Preparing to pitch, I think the number one thing is you have to believe in what you're saying. Because if you don't, there's definitely they feel that, and then if you don't believe what you're saying, there's chances you definitely fumble the ball if you don't believe what you're saying. But practice in different ways. If I have a pitch coming up, I will practice every day. I will practice with music on. I will practice in the mirror. I actually pitched, and then you have to, because of the different requirements, sometimes the pitch is 60 seconds. Sometimes it's 3 minutes. I've actually pitched to Pharrell Williams and I had 20 seconds. and I've actually pitched to Bishop T.D. Jakes, which he had me sitting on a couch with a coffee table in between. I've never done that before. And I'm like, okay, is this really like what we're doing? But different environments. Pitch with noise in the background, pitch without noise, pitch in front of people. There's just different ways because each setting is different every time.
Wow. I can't imagine 20-second pitch.
You gotta pull them in. You gotta give some salacious and goddamn go entertain it. I remember when I was teaching kids in the library, computer literacy, right? But it was more like life skills. I would take them in the library and we'd go talk to a stranger. Only because I knew how important it was to get that confidence just to speak to people, right? But what I realized was the stranger was just as awkward and uncomfortable as the child. So I think I helped them out as much as I helped the child out too. So that was pretty cool. It wasn't really pitching, but yeah, I think I would pitch to somebody in the grocery store. Hey, you ever heard about this thing out here? And just go for it, you know? I don't know. I'm kind of crazy.
It is now 2023, going on 2024. Why don't you have a VPN? Only for a limited time, go to piavpn.com/cyberbunny. You could get 83% off the PIA VPN. What is a VPN? VPN is basically software that's used to hide an end user information such as IP address, location, private data they may be transferring over the internet, identifiable information such as their devices they're using from being spied on, from hackers, governments, internet service providers, anybody out there who wants to steal your data for their own personal gain. That's basically what a VPN does. If you want to take advantage of this discount, go to piavpn.com/cyberbunny. Go there now, sign up, tell them I sent you, get your software, get it installed on your laptops, on your mobile phones, on your tablets. Any device that connects to the internet, get it installed on there. Get protected. Go now.
Yeah, you're really like I'm pitching to anybody, but I like that stranger idea. I have to do that with my son.
The kids when they got done with it, they were like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad," you know, because they just had a conversation with a total stranger, and so I'm sure most of them now.
Did you give them a topic?
No, that's what made it even more. Random, I guess. Like I said, let's go find somebody you want to speak to in the library. I go say hi. I'm so and so. This is so and so. He wants to have a conversation with you if you have a moment. And they say yeah. So I take a step back and let them two go.
You
know, so.
Yeah, I love that.
That's dope. Just tell them not to get in no vans or nothing. You know, don't take no candy or nothing.
We'll be in the library, bro. Chill.
I'm just saying, hey, you never know.
That's candy for strangers.
Right.
What else?
So
we run out of steam sometimes. Go ahead. My fault.
Yeah. No, you good. You asked about the 5-year plan or whatever. I think my last question is, what are you trying to figure out now? You spoke about what you want to do and how you're going to get other businesses on the platform, but what are you trying to figure out now moving forward?
Right now, my biggest thing is hiring those key people that I need on my team. And it's so hard. We've started the hiring process. So right now, I'm really focused on hiring a chief operating officer and a strategic partnership director. And that comes with a lot because what I'm doing is even though I'm launching this platform, I still don't have the funding that I need to hire. But what I'm doing and what I'm implementing in this hiring process is that we are offering equity compensation, which a lot of times we don't talk about. Other people are doing it, but we're not doing it. And that's when you offer equity in your business for people to come in and work in your business for however long. And then they get a salary after a certain amount of time. So I'm looking because I need help. I have help, but
Don't
I
we all?
need that help in this C-suite type of
Right.
positions that are higher where I can, focus on other things and some people can focus on other parts of the business operations.
That's
So
yes, that's
yes.
always a
I
struggle.
kind of hear you saying you want to work on the business, not in the business. Am I right?
Yes. Yes. I don't want to be the employee.
All right. We get it.
Man,
Yeah.
We're
that's
dealing with
huge.
that too. Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance you could find your people through your platform? Like, can maybe somebody with those skills, the C-suite skills, get on there, track those type of people, and maybe I could trade something? Or these you're talking about more salary strictly for working for you as opposed to
Permanent. Yeah.
Yeah.
bartering.
Yeah, I think so. We have the careers page on the current platform, and some members have applied. And we have it on the new platform, which we'll be pushing it more on the newer platform for
Hmm.
people to apply. But what I've learned early on in my entrepreneurship journey is I am not a good hire, so I will not be doing that. I
What?
feel like I feel
Know
like
your
you get on a
strengths.
call and you say the amazing things I want to hear, and I'm like, you're hired, and then it turns out horribly. So
Oh
I do
wow.
have an HR consultant who's going through all the resumes. I don't see anything. So
Okay.
I want a professional to do that. So as
I get
long
it.
as
So
I have to wait, I'll wait.
so you're the type you see the best in people, you hire right away, talking 5 minutes. You don't there's like no real vetting. Is that how you do it?
It I guess I wasn't no. I would have an
No.
interview, I would look over their resume, but it wasn't deep. Like I'm not a professional and I had to learn that. Like, okay, you need to get that help. So that's why I have someone else doing that. And it's funny when people say, oh, I applied for that position. And I'm like, okay, I have no idea.
Mhm.
Like, that's not me.
Maybe I see you on the other side.
Don't say hook me up because it's not that type of position at all.
Good.
Right.
Keeping it
Hook me up.
professional all the way around. Yeah.
We
So what's
struggled on the same thing, trying to find help. It's just the nature of an entrepreneurial beast. If you got a
right?
company or you're CEO, you're a business person, finding good help is always hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got
Mm.
to find the people, you got to vet them, then you got to keep them, pay them to stay, and there's just all these things that come with that.
And then they got to
Um,
prove themselves. They got to do work for a couple months to even get the flow
yeah,
of things, get it how you want.
then you got to give them
Yeah.
grace for fucking up, because that's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
put in a position where you got to let them go, you know what I'm saying, and fire
Right.
them.